What's up to all my lights out there? It's Suave, and I'm here with
Diamond,
aka
Sierra Leone, aka Lil Encore,
dancer, model, photographer.
Hey, let's get into
Yeah, the list goes on. Today we are going to talk about trends, and we have with us a popular trend, one of the most popular trends I think this year, the Popeyes chicken sandwich.
We ain't got it the first time, really.
we have not tried this, so it's going to be our first time trying it, and we thought, why not a better day to try it than talking about trends, you know? So, let's get started, alright?
And chicken is like one of, if not my favorite food, so I'm going to be very picky.
This thing is greasy though. It's an interesting topic because I feel like a lot of people follow trends and there's positivity and negativity that's surround trends. So
Keys with the pickle and all that in it.
yum.
Cheers.
We're gonna ready.
Alright, ready.
Okay, that's gonna be it.
Wait, that's gonna be the thumbnail.
Go.
Right.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. It tastes like Popeye.
Mm.
There's a lot of chicken in here.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I'm mad you just said it's a lot of chicken in here, like in the chicken sandwich. I think I need another bite before I deliberate.
Yeah. That was actually pretty good. That was actually a pretty good bite.
It ain't spicy, but yeah, I got the spicy.
Did you get the mayo?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
I was.
People are really judgmental when it comes to trends. Depending on if they like the trend or not is dependent on if they agree with what you're doing or not. You know, that trend. So if you're doing a trend that somebody doesn't like, they're going to be against it and probably talk bad about you or, man, that's whack. For example, some people were doing the earrings with the cross hanging down.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people were doing that. And some people would be like, that's whack. But then the other people was just like, you know, it's fine. I think with trends, we kind of got to remove that mindset of judging other people. Because sometimes what I notice people do, and this happened to me a lot when I was a kid, I would do something just because I like it. Because I feel like if you do follow a trend, follow it because you like it. Don't follow it because you're following the wave.
Right.
But I would do stuff because I like it. But then I would get judged for it because people would be like, oh man, that's whack. But then later on, those same people would be doing exactly what it is that I was doing. Yeah, because when I was a kid, I wore K-Swiss. I guess before they were popular. And I got made fun of for those shoes. Cause I was like, those shoes is whack, man. Why don't you got like basketball shoes or whatever?
Jordan.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever
And then
had
next thing you know,
Jordans.
people were rocking K-Swiss. And I was like, man, what happened? Like,
Right.
well, how I fall out the loop. But
Are
that's
you
what people
wearing
do
K-Swiss
sometimes.
now?
No, I don't wear it.
No, I don't wear it.
But that's the good thing that I feel like what happens with trends is that, well, say it's something that you try because you find it interesting and then you like it. Then that's something that you can adapt into your lifestyle. Like if it's a certain fashion trend or if it's maybe it's a certain hobby. Really trendy. Maybe it's a certain hobby that gets really trendy and you hop on that and then next thing you know you're like, hey, I really like this. You know, like crump was a trend way back in the day and people hopped on that and some people stayed because they was like, hey, I'm feeling it. Yeah. So I think you find out what's for you by trying out these different trends. But make sure that you find it interesting at least, you know? You have to have a liking to it before you do it.
Right.
That rhyme. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Bars. Tyrone.
That rhyme, don't hate the player, hate the game. Bars!
I think that there's like good intentions and bad intentions with trends. Like,
What's sandwich is good?
I've been eating it the whole time you saw. Sometimes people are in on trends for like the bandwagon aspect of it, just to be a part of it, just say they did it. You see people spending thousands and thousands of dollars on materialistic things or even anything that they're probably barely gonna use just to say that they have it, which I find ridiculous.
That's true. Like the Gucci flip flop.
Mm-hmm.
People are
Stuff
spending
like
money that they don't really have just to get on a wave that maybe they might not like. Hey,
if you never worn Gucci in your life and never thought about Gucci in your life, it's kind of like, okay, all of a sudden you like these flip flops with a green and red stripe on it. Cool, if you say so. But I'm kind of like Suave. I like what I like when I like it, whether it be before it gets popping, after it gets popping. Like, for example, with music, if I catch on to it late, oh well, I caught on to it late. And if it's still fire, it's still fire. If I'm the first to catch on to it, I ain't gonna sit here and boast about it and be like, oh yeah, I was down with him before all y'all was. Y'all ain't even know about him when he had the EP out. Like, okay, bro, I don't really care about that. It's like you just hop on it when you hop on it.
people do that.
Yeah, I'm not going to boast about it because then it looks like I'm just on it for the trend, not because you actually enjoy it and you find enjoyment in it. So if you find enjoyment in whatever the topic is, by all means, go for it. If you don't, you don't.
The only reason you should stray away from a trend is if it's harming yourself or it's harming someone else. Because, like, the whole Tide Pods thing, that whole trend, it's not healthy.
That's stupid.
It's not healthy for you. It's not healthy for your friends to do it. That's not a trend that you really want to catch on to. But if it's like a hobby or a way of living, a fashion trend or
even
jewelry,
fitness trends. People are hopping on different fitness trends now, different diet trends that they actually find helpful.
The keto.
Yeah, all types of stuff that people didn't really look into before. Because now people are opening their eyes about, like, the trend about how harmful medicine can be and prescriptions can be. So now everybody's on their healthy tip all of a sudden, you feel me? So some trends are good. Some people are on their spirituality tip and they don't feel as lost as they used to before. Some trends are good.
This sandwich ain't bad.
It ain't the greatest. I don't know if it's worth all the hype it's getting, all super long lines and stuff. It tastes like something that would be on their menu regularly, honestly.
Yeah, I will say that. It tastes like Popeyes.
Right, like,
yeah.
Guess what it is? Yeah. Like, a chicken sandwich? From where? Popeyes? If you want to be on it, if you don't want to be on it, if you feel like it benefits you, then go ahead and go for it. I say that for sure.
Yeah, I feel like trends need to be something that you connect to. So it has to be something that you vibe with. Also, that's another thing with trends is you grow out of some trends. Some trends are only something that you like for the moment. And then you end up growing and changing and evolving as a person. And then you're like, hey.
Is your other one spicy?
Yeah,
you want to trade? Alright, bet.
Because you said that other one wasn't spicy.
Be classic.
Some stuff you grow out of, some stuff you grow into.
You do that throughout your whole life. You have phases throughout your whole life. Trends are the same thing. Trends are just phases. They come and they go.
Just like you have a specific way of dressing right now, and it probably won't be like that in like 10 years.
I didn't used to wear dad hats until I got one at a dance event. I liked how it looked, and I kept
That's
buying
exactly-
them.
That's what happened to me. I got one and I was like, hey, this kind of look tight. Why do you think it is that people hate on people with trends who are into certain trends? I guess you could say.
Because they're not into it. Plain and simple. They all goddamn very do but hate on it because they're not into it. I don't understand why people don't just mind their business.
Calm down. Calm down.
I think people just hate on it because they just feel the need to knock it just because they're simply not involved in it.
One thing that I would say to like people who hate on people who do trends is that you need to realize that if you're hating on somebody for hopping on a wave, or you're hating on somebody for, oh yeah, you're doing something that everybody else do. Mm-hmm. You're doing the same thing. Regardless, you might not know it or not, but you're doing the same thing.
Something in your life, everybody else is doing.
If you're using Instagram, you hopped on a trend, because that started off as a trend. If you're using Facebook, you hopped on a trend. That started off as a trend. All these things started off as a trend.
You on Facebook talking mess about other people's trends while you trending on Facebook. After like shedding hate is just sharing all types of negativity, which we already got too much of in the world. You can put knowledge into people and let people know if something is unhealthy or unsafe, or it's probably not the best thing to hop on.
You see how big these are?
They are pretty
big. And they're cheaper than Chick-fil-A sandwich. They do put like they literally put like 2 pickles on these sandwiches.
You ain't even put no big pickles on it.
But yeah, there's certain stuff that I like that people probably just wouldn't like. But it's something that I vibe with, so it shouldn't be anyone's concern.
People always do, yeah, this is white, this is this is that. I don't care though. Oh. Yeah. I couldn't tell.
I feel like if you got to post about it and put more energy towards it, then you're showing that you care. It's not gonna help you or the other person. It doesn't help anybody to like talk about what someone's doing or talk about this just because you don't like it.
Especially if you're ignorant to the situation. Like if you don't look into it, but you have so much to say about it, and then say you don't care. Yeah. So obviously you don't care because you didn't look into it. Yeah. And if you do look into it and get all your research on it, obviously you care to some extent to do all your research on it. For example, like Kaepernick, when he started like getting on one knee at all his games and stuff, there was a lot of people hating on it before they even looked into what he was doing. Everybody first just saw, oh, he's disrespecting the country, he's disrespecting the national anthem, just because he wasn't standing up and having his hand over his heart. And then when you did look into it, you understood the situation a little bit more and what it stood for. And then, of course, it became a trend. Other people started following. It became a bigger topic. And that's a good trend because it needed to be a bigger topic. It needed a bigger platform to stand on to get the point across. So.
Yeah, that is a good point. It's good to do something different sometimes, you know, if you like it. The hate that comes from trends, what it does is it strips away from people doing what they like to do sometimes because they feel they're going to be judged for doing something.
And belittling people, which is not necessary at all to belittle someone and how they feel about something.
Yeah, you get people to stop doing something that they like. So it's like, why strip people of that just because you don't like something? Why are you putting...
And you get to do whatever you like. Yeah. That doesn't make sense.
Why put that much energy towards taking something away from somebody because you don't like what they're doing? So you're going to try to strip them away from that or point a finger to have everybody join you in making fun of something. Now, it's a difference if you're speaking about something that you tried and you didn't like and you're voicing your opinion that it was something that you weren't interested in. I feel like that's different. Hey, like say I roller skate and I'm like, man, I don't like roller skating. Really good. So I think you hit the good part.
Yeah, I did with the
Wait a minute, this sandwich.
I was like, hold on, that was the good part right there. That was what they was talking about right there. That was the part they was talking about.
Yeah, if I start skating and I try to skate and say I don't like it, if I'm just like voicing my opinion on it one day, and I'm just like, man, yeah, I tried skating, I kept falling and stuff. I wasn't feeling it. That's just me voicing that I wasn't feeling it. It's not me hating on the people that's doing it. It's just me saying I wasn't feeling it. Like my homie hit me up today, and he was like, man, I didn't like the Joker movie. I don't know what it is. I think it went over my head. I was just like, it's for some people, it's not for some people. Some people are not going to like it. But yeah, do you have anything else you want to touch on with trends?
You know, just do what you like. Follow your intuition. If you don't like it, don't like it. You ain't got to go no further into detail. Do what you do, boo.
As she said, do what you like. If it vibes with you, do what you like. Don't care about what the other people will say, because you'll find people who vibe with what you're doing. That you're gonna find people who vibe with it and who's gonna like you for you. So
you can connect with those people.
Yeah. So. And
that's another positive aspect in following trends, is you find other people that are interested in what you like.
She made a good point. You find other people that like what you like from following trends, which is true. You connect with them. You cannot get us behind the camera together. They're too crazy. Don't hold yourself back from doing something you like because you feel you're gonna get hate from someone else. Just follow what you like, follow what vibes with you, and that's how you're gonna find yourself in the long run. So, yeah.
Good point there.
Yeah. If you guys have any trends that you guys follow or any opinions or thoughts and you guys want to discuss it, make sure to comment down below so we can discuss that. And make sure if you like this video to give it a coin flip. Hit that subscribe button and that bell icon so you guys can stay connected with me and follow me along on this journey. Follow Diamond as well. I will have her Instagram in the description box down below. Alright? And as always, guys, make sure to keep growing, keep loving, keep connecting, and keep spreading light. Bye, guys.